Welcome, Tarot Me and More. It's the heart spread for April 2021. This is for our Capricorn friends. And see what we got here. Already shuffled a little more. We're at the beach and had to get directly off the beach because it's a guy in studio. And the mom said, guy and mom said, hey, you're gonna have to back off. And we're like, okay. Over here, a little bit windy. It's a little cold, which kind of means, to put it in perspective, 74 degrees. Crazy gold. All right, Capricorn. This is our flagship heart spread. We look at you and them, look at advice for you and them, and advice from the universe for the relationship as a whole. So if there's anyone you think of when you think of someone, this is your reading. If you're super single, we're gonna always and forever now on Fridays we'll put out the Sag and Capricorn singles and couples. So we'll do the singles reading too. This is for anyone that's with someone, or even if you're not with them, if you have them in mind. All right, let's see what we got. Weigh the bottom of the deck too much in this, but got the Hermit there, Capricorn, and you're coming in as the Knight of Wands. They're coming in as Temperance, Sag card. This is going to be you once you're in the relationship. Four of Pentacles. Wow. And them in the relationship, the Tower. Now this is your advice in the relationship, the Sun. We're going to be a challenge, this one. Their advice is the King of Wands. Alright. So, this is the Gilded Royale. Notice the volcano in the background. So this is kind of even before you really come into the relationship. What's your energy around relationships in general? Where you at? Where's your mind at? And you're all in. And I think just in general, you're fired up about relationships. But now when you get into this relationship, you immediately have here the Four of Pentacles. It's like you close down here as soon as you get in. And I mean, wow. It's like the Knight of Wands is coming in and on fire, and my God. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, it's like it just disappears. And there's somebody there that's just hiding, or you're holding on to the pentacles. You can't really do anything. And then with the advice being the Sun, the best card in the deck, this is your advice here. It's hard not to see that as you need to, let's see what the universe has to say. But now your partner might be a Sag here, Capricorn, the Sag card. But they're coming in with a very different energy in general around relationships. Maybe that's what caused the initial problem. This is comparing you to them as you are before you get in the relationship. And then when we see the next card, this is them in the relationship being the Tower. Like with you with the Four of Pentacles, it's like this relationship didn't really agree with you once you got into it. And then their advice is to King of Wands, which is a little similar to the Sun for advice. The Sun is a little more about be yourself and shine and set yourself free. And the King of Wands is very similar. Might be their advice is a little more oriented to being assertive and aggressive even, okay, in some manner. This is in terms of the relationship. And then the advice for the relationship is the Knight of Cups. And the outcome is the Queen of Two Cups, the Knight and Queen of Cups. Capricorn, you can have a relationship here. Gotta see how to get there. What's going on with you guys? We'll clarify the Tower. So with the 3 of Pentacles, we'll clarify your 4 of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, try to get a handle on what's going on with you once you get into a relationship. Both of you look okay outside the relationship. You're a little heavy-handed, Capricorn. I don't know if you're typically a player or someone comes in sexually very hard and fast in general. But what's going on with you guys? You're both Pentacles. So it could be like a stubbornness on your part with the Knight of Pentacles. Like you're set on something and it's probably not going to change. And this is something with their work here, Capricorn. Something about work and work schedules. Why would that could make them feel like they're in the Tower when they're in this energy? See, we'll clarify the outcome with the 8 of Swords. Clarify that. The King of Cups. Now look at this. Now I had to clarify a bit to get here. So we're going from, this is the universe, this is advice for the universe for the relationship, and the outcome goes from the Queen of Cups to the 8 of Swords to the King of Cups. And when I have to clarify out the outcome here, like this, it usually shows a progression, which is already here. I mean, there's a relationship, but there's something like not being dealt with. Something's not being dealt with. And with the 8 of Swords, it's like it's going to have to be dealt with in the future. Maybe you're both avoiding it. Maybe you're just stubborn and focusing on what you do. And maybe that's the problem in the relationship. And they're focusing on what they do and not the relationship. Because you guys don't want to talk about something, like an elephant in the room type of thing. But if you could talk about this and resolve this issue, which might involve routines, work, something that you trigger each other around that. I mean, you have a lot of love here and a lot of emotions, and you end up with this amazing relationship. You have the Queen and King of Cups here, Capricorn. So a very emotional relationship. Maybe you're both emotionally sensitive. They're triggering each other. So help me out. Let me know what this is going on between you guys. It's got you in this energy. When you obviously want to have a relationship, what's going wrong? So thank you, Capricorns.